Everything is rosy for Melania Trump and Brigitte-Macron as the G7 wives stroll through a flower-filled garden in Biarritz. But Boris Johnson's girlfriend Carrie Symonds stays at home in the UK. The ladies posed outside a bakery while visiting Esplet, near Biarritz, where the summit is taking place. Boris Johnson's beau Carrie Symonds has not been able to make the trip due to various work commitments. Melania Trump, understood to have scouted the area in June to prepare for the gastronomic and cultural tour. Joe Middleton for Mail Online published 11:38 British Summer Time, the 25th of August 2019, updated 13:27 British Summer Time, the 25th of August 2019. Advertisement. Melania Trump and Brigitte-Macron led the fellow G7 wives on a tour of a traditional Basque village close to the summit in Biarritz, but Boris Johnson's girlfriend Carrie Symonds has stayed home in the UK, looking relaxed and pleased in each other's company. Mayor Jean-Marie Pucher took the glamorous leader's spouses on a whirlwind tour of the village of Esplet, that included an impromptu wine tasting with a beret-wearing wine expert. But conspicuous by her absence was Boris Johnson's beau Carrie Symonds, who is understood to have not been able to make the trip due to work commitments. The G7 wives, left to right, aka wife of Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, Chile's First Lady Cecilia Morel, Jenny Morrison, wife of Australia's Prime Minister Scott Morrison, Brigitte-Macron, Margrethe Tusk, wife of European Council President Donald Tusk, Adele Malpass, wife of World Bank President David Malpass, and Melania Trump walk in the garden of the Villa Arnaga House Museum of Edmond Rostand, during a visit on traditional Basque culture in Combo Les Bains. Mrs. Trump had swapped her heels for a pair of comfortable ballet pumps as the wives took a stroll through the flower-filled gardens. Mrs. Macron, Mrs. Trump and Mrs. Tusk enjoy a performance by traditional Basque dancers in the garden of the Villa Arnaga. The group were all smiles as they were treated to a traditional song performance at St. Etienne Church. The leaders' spouses enjoy some wine alongside a beret-wearing Frenchman. Pictured left right, Melania Trump, the wine shop owner, Mayor Jean-Marie Pucher, Brigitte-Macron, aka Margrethe Tusk, Jenny Morrison and Cecilia Morel. Brigitte-Macron, wife of French President Emmanuel Macron, welcomes leaders' spouses in Esplet, near Biarritz, southwestern France. Pictured left to right, Brigitte-Macron, wife of French President Emmanuel Macron, Margrethe Tusk, wife of European Council President Donald Tusk, Chile's First Lady Cecilia Morel, Melania Trump, Jenny Morrison, wife of Australia's Prime Minister Scott Morrison and aka wife of Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. U.S. First Lady Melania Trump and Chile's First Lady Cecilia Morel left, share a joke while they tour the Basque village of Esplet. Melania Trump is understood to have scouted the area in June to prepare for the gastronomic and cultural tour in the village, which is 20 miles into the Pyrenees foothills. The area is most famous for its dried red peppers called piment d'Esplet, but also has a number of stores selling locally produced chocolate and cheese. The ladies strolled through the picturesque village, also known for its stunning scenery, and posed outside a number of local shops, traditional Basque houses, and even got the chance to taste some wine. In picture taken outside of a bakery, Melania Trump is seen looking happy as she stands with Brigitte-Macron, wife of French President Emmanuel Macron, aka wife of Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, Chile's First Lady Cecilia Morel, Jenny Morrison, the wife of Australia's Prime Minister Scott Morrison, and Margrethe Tusk, wife of European Council President Donald Tusk. Pictured left to right, aka wife of Japan's Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, Brigitte-Macron, Chile's First Lady Cecilia Morel, Esplet, Mayor Jean-Marie Pucher, Melania Trump, Jenny Morrison, wife of Australia's Prime Minister Scott Morrison, and Margrethe Tusk, wife of European Council President Donald Tusk. Brigitte-Macron looks pleased as she clutches a basket of red peppers, stood next to First Lady Melania Trump on her right, Chile's First Lady Cecilia Morel, and Margrethe Tusk, wife of European Council President Donald Tusk. Margrethe Tusk, left, and U.S. First Lady Melania Trump, right, arrive in a wine shop during a visit on traditional Basque culture in Esplet, U.S. First Lady Melania-Trump looks at Esplet Pepper in Esplet, near Biarritz, southwestern France. On Sunday after the tour, they will rejoin their husbands for dinner as the G7 summit resumes, with Brexit high up on the agenda for Boris Johnson. Just this morning, Donald Trump hailed Mr. Johnson as the right man to deliver Brexit as the pair met in Biarritz for the first time since the latter became Prime Minister. The long-anticipated meeting of the two men at the G7 summit saw Mr. Trump lavish praise on Mr. Johnson, who, he said, did not need his advice on how to successfully take Britain out of the EU. Mr. Trump said, "He needs no advice, he is the right man for the job. I have been saying that for a long time. It didn't make your predecessor very happy, but I have been saying that for a long time," Mr. Johnson jokingly said. Mr. Trump was on message there, as the US president then described the UK's EU membership as an anchor, and predicted a very big trade deal being agreed once Britain has split from Brussels. Let's block ads. Why?